Hello, great people. Thank you for joining me. Today I want to read one of Charles Bukowski's most beloved and well-known poems. And it's a poem that contains a very well-known phrase of Charles Bukowski's. And some of you may have seen a film about Charles Bukowski called Born Into This. Well, that phrase is from this poem. And the collection is The Last Night of the Earth poems. And I wanted to read this to you quite some time ago, and I just couldn't find my copy of the book. So I ordered another one, and guess what? The typical thing happened. My new copy arrived, and as soon as it arrived, I found the old one. So I have a spare copy of The Last Night of the Earth poems. So if you want, reach out and maybe I can try to get it to you, and you can have a copy of Charles Bukowski's, one of the greatest collections in my opinion. And the poem is a little bit of a bleak one. It's a little bit dystopian, but I think it's very relevant for our times and the fear and anxiety that a lot of people are feeling. And I think it's also quite prophetic. In fact, it's almost as if Charles Bukowski was seeing the future already. And it's a poem called Dinosauria We. Born like this, into this, as the chalk faces smile, as Mrs. Death laughs, as the elevators break, as political landscapes dissolve, as the supermarket bag boy holds a college degree, as the oily fish spit out their oily prey, as the sun is masked. We are born like this, into these carefully mad wars, into the sight of broken factory windows of emptiness, into bars where people no longer speak to each other, into fistfights that end as shootings and knifings. Born into this, into hospitals which are so expensive that it's cheaper to die, into lawyers who charge so much it's cheaper to plead guilty, into a country where the jails are full and the madhouses closed, into a place where the masses elevate fools into rich heroes. Born into this, walking and living through this, dying because of this, muted because of this, castrated, debauched, disinherited because of this, fooled by this, used by this, pissed on by this, made crazy and sick by this, made violent, made inhuman by this. The heart is blackened, the fingers reach for the throat, the gun, the knife, the bomb. The fingers reach toward an unresponsive God. The fingers reach for the bottle, the pill, the powder. We are born into this sorrowful deadliness. We are born into a government 60 years in debt, that soon will be unable to even pay the interest on that debt, and the banks will burn, money will be useless. There will be open and unpunished murder in the streets. It will be guns and roving mobs. Land will be useless. Food will become a diminishing return. Nuclear power will be taken by the many. Explosions will continuously shake the earth. Radiated robot men will stalk each other. The rich and the chosen will watch from space platforms. Dante's Inferno will be made to look like a children's playground. The sun will not be seen and it will always be night. Trees will die. All vegetation will die. Radiated men will eat the flesh of radiated men. The sea will be poisoned. The lakes and rivers will vanish. Rain will be the new gold. The rotting bodies of men and animals will stink in the dark wind. The last few survivors will be overtaken by new and hideous diseases, and the space platforms will be destroyed by attrition. The petering out of supplies, the natural effect of general decay. And there will be the most beautiful silence never heard, born out of that. The sun still hidden there, awaiting the next chapter. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening to this despairing poem. And let's hope that somehow we can ride turbulent times, somehow mature and find some kind of love and care and understanding together to make a better future.